In this episode, Billy is under intense pressure as he faces Jill's countdown clock, a stern reminder that he needs to change or risk being removed from his leadership position at Abbott Chancellor. Realizing the consequences of continuing to avoid it, Billy finally realizes that he needs to swallow his pride and find a way to reconcile with Lily immediately. On his journey of self-reflection and reflection, Billy finds an unexpected companion, Tracy Abbott. During a conversation at a local coffee shop, Tracy, with her gentle and thoughtful nature, advises Billy to seek peace and forgiveness instead of holding on to his pride. Tracy believes that a good relationship will not only help him grow as a person but is also the key to overcoming the crisis at Abbott Chancellor. At that moment, Alan Laurent appears and joins the conversation. Although Alan did not want to interfere in Billy's family affairs, with his experience and wisdom, he also agreed that Tracy always had a very correct outlook on life. With encouragement from Tracy and Alan, Billy gradually realized that he had been behaving inappropriately towards Lily all this time. Deciding to find Lily, he waited for her at the sports club, where Lily had just received a surprising offer. At this time, Lily still seemed hesitant and uncertain about continuing to cooperate with Billy, especially after the recent tensions and conflicts between the two. Billy, with regret, confessed that he had become arrogant and stubborn, causing tension in their relationship. He apologized to Lily and hoped that she could be generous and forgive him for his mistakes. Despite Billy's sincere apology, Lily was still reserved, because in the past months, she had also had to endure his stubbornness many times. But she also understands that if they want to maintain their position at Abbott Chancellor, they need to speak with one voice and work together. Billy continues to share his changing views, that he realizes the importance of compromise and cooperation, especially when faced with common difficulties. He hopes that Lily will agree to change the way she works with him to steer the company forward together. Any decision requires consensus from both of them, and this may be the only way for both of them to maintain their influence at the company. Meanwhile, Tracy, who has always played the role of mediator, also makes a surprising move in her personal life. Tracy and Alan's feelings have been quietly growing over time, and although Alan has always been cautious, Tracy suddenly expresses her feelings more strongly than ever. This display of affection surprises Alan, but also opens a new door for both of them. Yonder fans have always hoped that Tracy would find a man who would appreciate her, and Alan seems to be the perfect match with his sincerity and maturity. However, like any story on screen, nothing is as simple and clear as it seems. The story of their relationship may still have hidden surprises, and it is possible that Alan may still have something he has not fully revealed about himself. While Billy and Lily are trying to renew their relationship to save their career at Abbott Chancellor, and Tracy is looking for her own happiness, viewers of The Young and the Restless continue to be captivated by the complex relationships, unrevealed secrets, and dramatic plot twists. Will Billy and Lily really find common ground? Will Tracy find happiness with Alan? These are questions that only time will answer. Lily Winters has had a long and tumultuous journey from her time as CEO of Chancellor Winters to her forced departure, facing the harsh realities of a failed power struggle. She was a model in the early days of her marriage to Kane Ashby, and now, without her position at the company, it seems that Lily may be considering a return to the field where she once thrived, the catwalk. The glamour of that world is no longer foreign to her, but will it fill the void left by her recent failure? Lately, Lily has been seen around Genoa City, dressed in elegant and glamorous attire as if she were still a symbol of power, even though she is no longer CEO of Chancellor Winters. Solo lunches at popular restaurants in the city seem to be Lily's way of enjoying her private moments, but it is her prominent presence at the posh venues that has attracted attention and curiosity. Despite losing her position of power, she still exudes a charm and majesty that few can match, serving as a reminder to those around her that she has never lost her confidence. Yet, behind the glamorous facade, Lily is constantly struggling with her own disappointments. She often can't help but lament her removal from the CEO position to anyone who will listen. In her repeated stories, she shares her sadness, frustration, and what she has worked hard to achieve, as if hoping to find some sympathy in the eyes of strangers. Ever since Billy fired her from Abbott Chancellor, Lily has been trying to hide from her own shadow. To her, power and status are not just achievements but also a part of who she is. However, now, after facing loneliness in the City of Lights many times, Lily may need to look deeper into herself. She used to be a charismatic and attention-grabbing CEO, but does that facade hide the deep hurt inside? During her tenure as CEO, Lily has achieved many remarkable things. But her growing confidence also makes her lose her guard. An ambitious partnership with Devon, her brother and equally powerful ego, leads to the decision to merge their companies. It's a big move, full of expectations, but also the beginning of a crisis. The two throw a launch party at the Grand Phoenix to announce the merger, and the party is a bold statement of their power and influence. But from the start, the celebration lacks the necessary excitement, as if everyone senses a wave of uncertainty lurking in their lavish plans. When Nate, a family member, tries to stir the pot with an unscripted speech, he opens cracks in the seemingly solid family picture. Nate's words, instead of creating a wave of excitement, fanned the flames of simmering arguments and opened up unresolved issues within the Winters family. Soon, family tensions erupted, and the relationship between the members was more fractured than ever. Nate was fired, and with it, an ideal picture of family and career collapsed. Now, looking back on the past, Lily cannot help but question herself. Her great ambitions and thirst for power led her to a bitter failure. However, her natural beauty and charm have always been her inspiration, her weapon in all situations. Perhaps, returning to modeling will help her rediscover herself and find a new passion, a way to free herself from the pressures and traumas that the CEO job has brought. Or is it just a temporary escape from the insecure reality? Lily's story is the journey of a resilient woman, both strong and vulnerable, constantly searching for her identity amidst the harsh changes of life. Will she continue on a new path full of glory and return to the spotlight, or will she find a way to return to the business world to once again prove her mettle? Only time will tell. Looking back now, Lily seems to realize that she lost a part of herself in the fight for power. Her pride was deeply wounded, but at the same time, this failure also opened up an opportunity for her to think about the future. Maybe returning to modeling will help her find another side of herself, a side that is free and unconstrained by the pressures of a leadership position. Will Lily choose this new path to start over, looking for a simpler happiness, or will she return to the business world to once again prove her mettle? This is not only a story about a strong woman trying to overcome failure, but also a story about finding yourself at the crossroads of life. Ultimately, Lily will find the answer for herself, not through the glamour of the runway or lavish parties, but through the journey of facing and accepting her mistakes, and from there, rising stronger. Lily's story is not only the journey of an independent woman, but also a symbol of inner strength, resilience, and the ability to bounce back from the biggest failures. Subscribe to Yonder to update the latest news on our channel.